A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Brian D0313, Dead Zergling, Radio Raptor, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make these episodes possible. Howdy, insufferable gaming fans, your old pal Rosser here, back with some more Horologium RPG. And today, we are finally back to doing some balance testing for Jack Daniels and Bob from accounting. Now last time, we finally got past the area of level 3 with Bob. Well, not the last time. Last time we played as him, and had a blast. But, I have been attempting to level up some, and I just thought that I would show you guys how I have to fight for every single inch of ground. So, of course, first we're going to buff up, as you do. Now, my skill tree. I am not getting enough ability points to keep up with all the skills, so I've had to pick and choose a little bit. But, there are at least a couple of skills I definitely want. Now, one thing I just picked up is this Bourbon Blast, which has the ability to confuse enemies and get them to fight for you, and I'm hoping that that's going to help me out a lot. But before I try that out, I just want to show you the tactics I've been having to use to make even the slightest ounce of headway, which has been sketchy to say the least. And I will show you what I mean when... Ridiculous dance moves, that's a new one. But I'll show you what I mean when I get there. To, Area 4, I mean. As that is the newest place that we need to go. And here we are. Now, with Jack Daniels Mage, the second you even get close to anything, it is on, as you can see. What I've been having to do is make frequent use of the healing totem and just concentrate on keeping myself from dying, like just right out of the box. And I use lots of healing novas and heal others, which, you know, also hurts them because of the bonus effects that we have going. And you'll notice that that just pretty much ate all of my health and within instants. Also, my MP, I have been using a ton of potions. Just like to more of a degree than you would expect. And then you come in here and all of these guys start wailing on you. So I have to drink another potion and put down another totem and hope that I can keep myself healed up enough to at least make the attempt. I mean, these tanks are just about death. I mean, no matter how you slice it. So I drop a totem next to the tank. You know, I kind of try to dodge some of the shots if I can, and let it slowly whittle down, while the other enemies continue to slowly be taken out. Oh, so slowly. That was just to make a foray into Area 3. Now, a lot of the enemies in this area, and don't forget to do 100 proof hero, very central to my strategy. And sometimes sometimes the cooldown just kind of comes back and bites me because it's very difficult to pay attention to all of these things at once. And you'll see that I'm trying to conserve my MP when I can, which isn't often. But anyway, this isn't even the way we have to go. So, up and around is the way forward. And I have found very little in terms of actual equipment for this new level as well, so that's also been a problem. Just taking it slow, one enemy at a time. Some of the glitches have been worked out. I still can't actually sell things, so I still don't know if that's a glitch or a feature. But, as you can see, you know, the healing totem is very helpful when I'm just, you know, fighting melee enemies, but everything around here shoots like crazy. As you will see, they can attack you from up on these ledges where it's very hard to fight back. And then you just kind of get overwhelmed. See, I can't even see what's up there shooting at me, so I can't actually attack it. So I just kind of have to, like, come away from it and hope that I can lure it out to a spot where I can hit it more easily. Alright. Let's drop another one of crap. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, 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 crap. See, I had to back off because I'm getting shot so many times. Alright. Healing totem is good. Pick out some of these jokers on the hill. Stay in the relative safety here. And we got the summoner. Stay away from the summoner? No. Summoner, stay away from me. And, yeah. All of that, you know, to just get a small fraction of a level. And that's why I have been, you know, playing for well over an hour, and I've only gotten up a couple of levels. Very slow going. So, let's rebuff. Oh, I also have it set to quick cast because it's the best. Quick casting is. Now, here's what I want to do this time. I want to try out... Where is it? Ah, the Bourbon Blast. Now, I'm only going to be able to cast it about twice per full MP bar, which is a huge, huge drain. But we're going to try it. What I will do is I will try to get one enemy hypnotized at a time before switching back to my healing stuff and see how it does for him. Let's just take this guy out. He's sinking into the ground a little bit. Also, I'm getting freezing. Oh, goody. Yeah, it's been a very rainy day. That's another reason why I've been having trouble actually getting this episode connected. My internet connection is ass today, so I will attempt to reconnect, and then we will come back and try again. Whoops. I switched over to start recording for just a second, and I got hit by a whole mess of enemies. I was not expecting that. Nope. Sure wasn't. That's okay. We got this. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back in the area of where I wanted to go. And, aside from having taken a few hits, I am now ready to try out the Bourbon Blast. It is D, so we will be giving the enemies the D. It's a dick joke, you see. Anyway, looking forward to trying it out. Okay. Boom. And immune to Bourbon Blast. Great start, great start. Fortunately, I think I am completely screwed. Well, well. If I can make it past that initial hellscape of giant enemies, I might be able to try it out on something else. Of course, we will start out by doing the buffs, as I am wont to do. and popping on my 100 proof hero and taking a long walk. And ignoring the weird graphical stutter, which I have no idea what's causing it. Did that even work? There. Got rid of some of the little guys. Now let's use healing novas to destroy a few more. Boom. Piece of cake, and I even managed to get a level out of it. So that should help me get a few more things. Now, I have been informed that the reason I haven't been able to pick up some of the skills on the other characters is because I haven't picked up some of the, other skills that you have to have from the tree in order to get them later. So it turns out that we actually do want to put at least one level into skills, even if we're not going to use them, because we need them to get stuff later. Oh. Right. Let us try this out now. And that tree monster is now fighting for me. And yes, it is attacking its enemies, but okay, I think it wore off. So that's not good. What else can we get? Alright. You have been bourbon blasted. And that was briefly doing a really good job. Problem being, there was so much crap around here that it didn't last long. So, let's take a look at this and see if we can learn anything. And how long does it actually last? 8. 8 seconds isn't enough time. I'm gonna have to build that up. So now we've learned that the Bourbon Blast is probably not going to carry me through Area 3 until I level it up quite a bit. But I'll try it a little bit more. Oh, right. Mustn't forget the buffs. Mustn't ever forget the buffs. They're important. Let's see here. I can never remember which screen it's on. We could also try some of these other attacks. The problem with that is they cost so damn much energy that I can't use them often enough. So really, we just wind up in a situation where... Yes, fight amongst yourselves, enemies. This could have the potential to really work if I can hit several enemies in a group with it. You know, like that. But they have to be on the same screen as the other enemies, or else, you know, not too helpful. So maybe if I slowly creep up on the enemies and Bourbon Blast them like that, I'll be able to make some headway. I'm sure as heck gonna try to find out, because, again... There we go. Got him. Now, fight your buddies. Yeah, they're taking each other out. Awesome. And then I just have to deal with this guy. You! Be gone. Ah, crap, it's not working the way I need it to. Dudes. There. That's what you like to see. Yeah. Fight, 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 fight. This is working. Sort of. I like it. Of course, to kill the stragglers, we'll have to do that the old-fashioned way. By attacking them. Repeatedly. With my attack stuffs. Ah! You never saw me coming. This is good. That's bad. Save me! My own enemies? Did that accomplish anything? Yes. Yes, it did. Unfortunately, it wasn't the be-all, end-all. And now I am woefully lacking in health and energy. Right. Gotta make sure I keep up with all them Joneses. That did not wear off. I mean, that did not last long enough. There. You gonna fight each other? Yes, you are. Good. What I like to see. And they took each other out. So, it looks like this is going to be a semi-viable way to get myself some level ups, which is awesome. I love it. I like it! If only I had more energy regen, I think things would be just about wrapped up here. Okay, I'm not sure why that happened the way it did. And I don't need to learn the answer to that. I need more energy. I always need more energy. Every day, more energy. Keep dodging, keep dodging. You got this. And he dodged me. When I said keep dodging, I wasn't talking to you, guy. There. How am I set for taking over the minds of elementals, I wonder? Now is not the time to find out. Now is the time to do things in a traditional manner. This is a very slow way to do things. And those damnable summoned creatures. They keep, messing with me. Oh, I wish you'd go fight someone else while you're in the throes of that spell. It's alright. It's all about building strategies. Ah, that's not a good strategy. And that completely missed. Swell. Wait for it. Wait for it. Still waiting. Okay. Now don't miss this time. Yes. That's what I needed. And that did not hurt my enemies very much at all, did it? Nope, afraid not, Steve. There. Now begins the long flight. See, making those enemies fight other enemies is great because they can fly up through ledges and attack enemies that I can't quite reach. In theory. Lots of stuff works in theory. Okay. Got some bad guys. Bad guys got some bad guys. Infighting. It's the wave of the future. Future. My experience is not rising as quickly as I would necessarily like for it to. In fact, when that enemy died that I had control over, it didn't look like I got any experience at all, did it? So, that could be... am I out of magic potions? I think I'm out of magic potions. Yep, didn't get an ounce of experience for my own guys dying. So, you know, that's a problem. But if I can manage to put a bomb right between those two, I'll be in great shape. Of course, I'll have to live long enough, which might not necessarily occur because, I mean, hell, you see what's going on here. You see my struggle. It's always a struggle. Alright, looks like I'm just gonna have to mostly go with traditional methods in order to keep going through here. You know, I like trying new things, but if new things don't work, you know, the old classical standbys of direct damage-dealing attacks, always an option. I really want that magic potion. Both of them, really. But it doesn't do to get in a hurry and run face first into danger. Speaking of face first into danger, there's some now. And we've got a healer somewhere, so let's do this. Throw that, maybe? Did it work? I think it worked. They are fighting. And now they're not. And now I'm getting surrounded. Yeah, got several of them that time. That's what I like to see. Now, that's the kind of chaos that we need to see more of around these here parts. So, pretty good strategy for initial enemy fighting purposes. Also, really need to get rid of the summoner. Thank you. Wish I could go grab that. Well, it's just a rune glove. It's not a chain glove. For this character, I need chainmail mostly. There. All better. Get ready with my D-bomb. Bourbon Blast is the name of that. Ah! How about you actually use the attack there, buddy? I can't even tell if it worked. Oh, because I was on the wrong screen. Duh-huh. There. Help me out. Hey! That actually healed the guy that was under my control, briefly. So that's also cool. Alright. 2 screen switches from heal to D-bomb. Or buff attacks, I should say. Do it. Yeah, game, you gotta, like, not just decide arbitrarily that you're not going to do the attacks that I want you to do. We have potential issues here. I'm moving very slowly, and I am being attacked repeatedly. There. Summoner, A1 priority when he's on screen. Okay. Got a moment to breathe. That's good. That's what we like to see. Once I hit level 105, some more skills are going to become available. And I'm looking forward to seeing what... No! Don't charge! You asshole. There. That bought me some time, I think. These insidious trees. They're back. And they're angry. Also back, the wolves. The very angry wolves. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take them out a little bit at a time, because they also seem to be at least partially immune to the D-bomb. Bourbon Blast. There's my chain gauntlet. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I like to see. Use the waves. Use the attack other. Taking them out. Taking them out. A little bit at a time. Ah, you know what? I should have plopped down a healing totem, but it's a little late to accomplish that in the middle of this particular combat, I believe. Crap, 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 crap. Finally. And then we go right from that into one of these guys, because of course we do. The game can't seem to give me a break today, but you'll notice I am making progress. I have actually made it all the way over to this side of the map. Let me just... Wrong button. Of course. There. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. And I immediately go into doing slightly less alright, because I just stood there and took that attack. That's alright. What's not alright? Enemy healers. Among other enemies. So many foes. Hopefully, a few of them got cleared out there. But not these. Those are the ones that are giving me the trouble. And now they're dead. Hope you like being dead. 'Cause that's what you got. That's what you're dealing with today. And then the tree burns. Whenever I get a critical hit with my heal others that wounds others, it is a huge, huge win for me. It's alright. Take your time, take your time. No reason to panic. Okay, slight reason to panic. I do not have enough magic to do what I need to do here. I was so hoping I'd kill all of those guys in that shot. Alright. Let's take down these. Hope they don't heal. Good, 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 good. Okay. And they are dead. My enemies have fallen. Some of my enemies have fallen. Not this one. That enemy's still up and running. Let's change that. I really need to start upping my stats. It's not something I can really do until I max out all of my skills, because I want to try all the skills. What I don't want to try is losing. So, stop losing me. It's the best advice I can give myself. Also, run faster. If you would be so kind. Of course you wouldn't. Pretty sure I'm deader than a sack of hammers at this point. Ah, get that. Well, at least I got the mana potion. That's really something that I needed. So, let's take a look at what we got. We got a bunch of stuff that, you know, I wonder if I can sell any of this crap at the shop. Because that would make more sense. That might be what we're going for here. Last time I tried the potion shop, I didn't find any, but I need to buy more potions anyway. Also, we haven't talked to Zero in a while. He's an engineer. He has a shop. Can I use this shop to sell my stuff? I don't see that happening. I could buy a heart wand. That would be just the bee's knees. It has 300 damage, and it expends energy. Wait a minute. That heals life on attack. 150 life, which actually isn't that much, but it is neat. It might be semi-viable. I don't know. We'll have to find out eventually. Nope, still can't seem to actually sell. Ah, it says can't pawn that, so must target a unit with an inventory. Okay. So does that mean that it will be possible to actually pawn your things like this? That's the question. That's what I need. That's what I need to eventually figure out. And did that actually work? Hold on, I wasn't paying attention for how much gold. Let me watch my gold. It did. Okay, so I can sell things. It is completely doable. All right, this changes things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pawn some stuff. I'm going to rearrange my inventory, and then when I am done with that, I am going to buy some potions and hit up the next level and get some skills, and we will head back to the area and see what new fun things we can manage. So, be right back. Okay, so I wound up buying the heart wand, which has a rumble pack in the handle that won't seem to turn off. Huh. And it's actually pretty decent. Also, I hit level 105 and got the Blessing of the Phoenix, and I can't wait to try that out because that sounds absolutely badass, man. Nothing like having a bitchin' exploding firebird in your corner. Also, here is what the Heart Wand does. It's highly effective. Now, if only I had enough energy and the ability to soak damage so that I could use it more effectively in Area 3. But something tells me that by the time I level up to 140, which is the max for Area 3, I'll be in pretty good shape. All things considered. But we shall find out. First things first, I want to get back into Area 3, which, you know, last time I was there, naturally, it was completely camped by a huge zoo of monsters. As they tend to be. See? There it is now. So we're going to drop this first of all. Try to clear out some of those wolves. And then I will try the Blessing of the Phoenix if I ever refill enough of my MP in order to do such a thing. Yeah, see, the Heart Wand took care of that evil wizard pretty efficiently. Ooh, and there's some more level 3 rings that I don't actually have a whole lot of yet, so the one downside of the Heart Rod is that it does use energy, which in my case, you know, I don't always have enough to spare, but the range is a very welcome thing for Mr. Jack Daniels. Very welcome indeed. Oh, yeah, and I equipped some more potions, so there's that. I can actually do enough fast tank damage to take some of these guys out without having to expend, like, my other magic. And there's some chained shoulders, which I needed, because I did not yet have them in my inventory. What's this do? Intelligence and wisdom? Yeah, definitely want some of that. Wait, that's a tarnished gold blue quartz. Tarnished gold smoky quartz. Intelligence and whiz, intelligence and whiz. Yep. That's what we're looking for, people. That's what's gonna make this all better. Oh, now I finally get to try out the Phoenix thing. Let's do it. Yep, here goes. Yeah. And we have Blessing of the Phoenix. And yeah, health regen much faster. And magic regen much faster. And oh, it's got a hellacious cooldown though, so that's the downside. The cooldown. So I can use it if I hit a big zoo again. You know, assuming it the cooldown doesn't break me. But yeah, that could be really the boost I need to really help with some of these large, difficult mess of a monster type deals. And Heartstick, doing the Lord's work. Yeah. Eat it. Summoner wizardy guy. Uh-oh. It doesn't help when, you know, I automatically target other enemies that are not as big of a threat, and I have to fight them instead. And I don't even know where Mr. Teleporty guy went. There he is. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of all of you. Only I had a friendly Phoenix handy. What does this do again? Ah. Right. I can do this. It's not impossible. Come on, come on. Yes! Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. Using lots of heal selfs in this situation. Alright. Have a moment of a breather here. Let's just do some shooting with my heart stick and some damagey waves. Life is very difficult in Area 3. I mean, that has been well established, but it can't be overstated, I don't think. The extent to which you really have to just be constantly on your best behavior, or else all is lost. I think I've leveled up again, though, so there's that. Also, I could have sworn that there was a teleporter somewhere that I could actually use to my benefit somewhat. I'll try to find it. Also keep picking up these potions. On account of because I didn't really buy enough to feel comfortable. All in all. Okay. We got a summoner. Inbound summoner. As per usual, he causes me... And I didn't see myself running out of health there, so... That's very unfortunate. And yeah, this is still going to be a while. Hopefully, I can lower the recast time. Let's find out. Yeah, it does lower the recast time when you level it up, so that'll help. Oh, a strange thing, I couldn't seem to get this. I don't know if that's because it takes a buttload of ability points or what. But if it takes, like, you know, 20 ability points, that would make sense because it's a one-time pickup that is very helpful. So yeah, I think that's all the new stuff to look at now. So at this point it just becomes a question of leveling up. So I will see you after I have done some more of that. Well, I'm not quite as leveled up yet as I would like to be, but I have, at the very least, discovered a better method for getting those levels, and that is to hang out here in Area 4-2, at least in the case of Jack Daniels Mage. Why is that? Well, if I can avoid screwing up and doing the wrong things, I'll show you. You see, here in this area, things are a lot flatter and easier to dodge, for one thing. For another thing, there's more melee-oriented enemies, so you have a much higher chance of bringing the enemies over to you. And this is good, because you can hang out near your healing totem more. Also, I find that the enemy armor drops are a little bit better for Jack Daniels Mage in this area. The only thing you gotta worry about, really, is being led into a trap, which is very easy to do. But again, you can run, you can dodge, and generally, it's just a much easier time leveling up in these flatlands. Now, a problem I am having, which, you know, isn't breaking or anything, it's by design, it is that I am still not even close to being able to get all of my... hold that thought. All of my skills every time I level up. So I've had to reorganize a lot of my stats. And I will show you in the manner in which I did that here in just a minute. If I ever get a second... See? That was some great leveling up. This might be a bit sketchy, though. Let's use that Phoenix thing that we're always talking about. That helps, right? Right. Let's get a little bit of distance and drop that totem. Attack the enemies, for they will have no mercy on you. Yeah, big bug man. Not so tough now, are ya? I am having troubles and woes. Where are all my troubles and woes? Here we are, here we are! But now, if this exact same enemy configuration was attacking me in Area 4-1, I'd be dead, because, you know, I wouldn't have room to maneuver around and decide which ones to take out first and all that good stuff, and it's just generally more of a mess. So, for that reason, I have yet to find the teleporter in that area, so I still have to go back and find that. But I've at least gotten a couple of levels, so I don't feel like it's completely outside the realm of possibility. Not enough energy. Never enough energy. But I figured, you know, while I was around, I could just keep on, maybe finish exploring this area. I mean, I already explored it with Casper, but you never know. Something might have changed. It's always possible. Oh. Always using the wrong page of skills. It's entirely my fault. Who are you attacking over that way? I don't know. But as long as I keep picking up mana potions, I'll be golden. I've only got one regular one, but I've got plenty of greater ones left. And that's, you know, really what you want. I've got entirely too many healing potions, so I should probably just start using them all the time. Meanwhile, I'll just kind of roll around here and see if I find any more new bosses or anything. Ooh, a solid oak shield. I don't think I had a solid oak shield. Though I suppose it's possible. I'll check. This is good. Like I say. Oh, I was going to explain my stats, and then I forgot to do such a thing. Ah! I knew that was going to explode after I'd already started casting. Alright. Let's keep things moving along smoothly here. Healing Nova. Regular. Heal others. Yes, very good. You go. Alright. Like I say, stats. Okay, quickly. I took off all the strength and dexterity and punched them into intelligence and wisdom. Reason being, the chain armor gives me a huge boost to my strength and dexterity. So, I can afford to put more into my other stats because I have that bolster. Skill tree stuff, I am working on maxing out the passive skills first, just because of their bonus to everything else, and that's it for them. And now I will take a look at some more of these. Do I have any 1-10s? Healing Nova is good. Oh yes, I want to up the revive because it says that that it automatically restores casters' experience when they die at higher levels. So that means that it is in fact very much worth getting revive. And then, you know, I've still got all of these that I need to up when I have enough ability points to do so. Let's just go over here and explore the left side. Well, naturally I'll want to take out these enemies on the way. Still using the heart stick. And frankly, I'm finding that when I have these stationary targets, you know, as long as they're not the multi-hit lightning, I can pretty much tank them and use heal self, because heal self is still a low enough energy cost that I can use it almost every time it recasts. So very useful in that regard. And I am not uh-oh. Take these out before they get to you. Imperative. The only problem with taking down my other stats is that my attack speed is lower now. Okay, we got enemies inbound. Let's grab a totem and get over to it. And, since I am now over at the... Well, if I could see my actual mouse cursor, it would help for one. But, it'll make it a lot easier to do some tanking here. Yeah, tanking next to a tank. That's what you want to see. If only these wizards would quit showing up so frequently. Because they is bastards. Right. Use the MP restoring items. I bought them for a reason. Oh good, more wizards. Never get tired of those. Flamethrower guy isn't as bad as you would expect. And here's a whole mess of guys to take out. Definitely want to use this. And we good. We are good. Goodish. Is that a new chain gauntlet? Why, it is. We're gradually filling out all of our chain equipment. Please come back here. Trying to look at multiple things at once very rarely ends well for me. Tank's gotta go. Tank needs to go faster. We are in some troubles. Let us hit them with the D-bomb if we are able. We were able. And it worked beautifully. I'm getting used to switching to the other pages in an emergency. It helps a lot. Although, you know, it's not 100% foolproof. But you'll notice that that bought us the time we needed. And now it's gone again. Come, Totem. Save my life. Oh, don't walk away from the Totem. Not in the middle of this. Using all the various novas and totems and whatnot. Alright. That was very explosive and intense, but it worked out. Quick kill. Love it. Tank, 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 tank. When will you learn that you mustn't oppose me in this area? Other areas, sure. Oppose away. But around here, you have no power. Except for all that power that you actually do have. But we don't talk about that. Trying to save some of those MP potions, actually, at this rate. And grab more free stuff. Stuff to sell, stuff to use. Can't believe that missed. That is a guy that wants me dead. But I've got enough healing potions. What is this? Customized Uzi. Great stuff. Great stuff. Jeez. Come on, game. Can't you just throw me, like, the tiniest bit of a break? Apparently not. But I am leveling up sufficiently quickly. Alright, there's another tank around here somewhere. Also, I can't seem to move. Or at least I couldn't for a minute there. I don't know what was up with it. Not important. There's the tank. You know what? Totem, right there. Okay. This might have been a little rough, actually. But again, you'll notice that I seem to have somehow eked my way through it. Woof. Alright. And we just have this little corner down here to check. And that is more or less it for this area. So now we can head on back to Area 4-1 and see whether or not I can actually make it to the teleporter there. Or if there's a teleporter there. Maybe it got taken out. Maybe the joke's on me. It wouldn't be the first time. Love quick cast. Alright. Start off with Area 1. Wait, I meant home. Home area. And put our buffs back on. Because why wouldn't you? And the last one, as soon as it pops back up, there we go. Alright. Stretch. Relax. Oh, right. I leveled up some. Let's continue upping those skills. Probably should... oh, that's maxed out. What else we got? Probably should have waited to do my buffs until after I leveled these up. But I didn't. More the fool I. This is not working for some reason. Well, it might be slightly off in the description. If it is, that's fine. I ain't worried about it. Don't think I'm gonna grab that just yet because I need the ability points for this other stuff, which I can't quite get yet. Alright, here we go. Back to the Valley of Pain and Suffering, known as Area 4-1. Hopefully this time we can close out that chapter. Maybe we can splatter some opponents upon the way. maybe should have restocked my potions again. I didn't think to do it. Try to do some good dodging work. Yeah. These guys are gonna bite the big one. If only my spell could one-shot these weaker guys, I'd feel a lot better about my odds. And if the... well, did it one-shot? I don't know. It don't matter. Have a D-bomb. Oh, he dodged the D-bomb. How could you? It's a disaster. The D is for disaster. And Dracula. The D-bomb doesn't work against the wizards because the bastards are good at dodging. Like, really good at dodging. So good at dodging, in fact, that they could go outside during a thunderstorm and dodge rain. Oh, but look, it worked. I regained some of my XP since I have the revival, which is very, very fortunate. So that is definitely an A1 priority to level up when I level up. Let's try again. I'll give this a few more tries to try to reach the 4-1 teleporter, but I have to walk back to the area every time. Every time. These guys don't help. Maybe I should go back to my previous plop down the totems strategy. Because I did seem to get a little farther doing that. Also, you have to take out the trees fast because they're just so damn good at healing their friends. Like, really good. Really good. We have problems inbound. We must solve these problems with violence. Find us those pirates, stop them with violence to make the ocean safe once again. What the hell am I talking about? Maybe you know. Maybe you listen to ancient music from back in the day. Those were good times. Why, yes, I am rambling. Could you tell? It's because of these high-stress situations that I keep finding myself in. Like, constantly. Alright. Making progress. I love those crits. That crit took out 3 enemies at once. That made me very happy. Please, please, wizards, leave me the hell alone. There's my level. Another day, another level. That was a long way to, you know, not be progressing very far. I'm trying. Yes, more of that. More of the instant wizard kills. That's what I need. Of course, there's another one up there. I can't get up here at all, which is a shame because there is a chain cape up there that would be an improvement if I could reach it. But I can't reach it. Did that get him? Is he out of my way? Nope, there he is. Do something about the tank. Do something about the tank, please. Okay. And now we continue destroying all these foes. Right, can't get quite up there. I sense danger. I sense much danger. There. That'll do for the danger. Danger, danger! High voltage! Freeze, son. They'll get you. I need for all of this shit to stop spawning for like 2 seconds so I can make some progress. And it's just not in the cards for me today, it would seem. Yeah. You. Take that. I don't even know what I'm attacking anymore. You. Alright, I'm attacking the wizard. I mean, I think that's pretty much a given. You know what? D-bomb. Did not do as much help for me as I had hoped that it might. Can I do the Phoenix again yet? I think I'll do the Phoenix again. Phoenix is good. Yes. Yes. Ay. Well, I made a good push, but I just don't think it's happening until I get the level up. So, I think we'll stop there for now. We've done a long way towards seeing how Jack Daniels handles Area 4. Next time, we'll probably see how Bob from Accounting handles Area 4. Yeah, that's a word. Handles Area 4. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.